Beagle, Labrador Retriever, Pug, Golden Retriever, Bull Mastiff, Afghan Hound, Schipperke, Quaker Honji, Schnauzer, Leonberger, English Mastiff, Tibetan Mastiff, German Shorthair Pointer, Afghan Hound, Shih Tzu, Spitz, American Bulldog, Dutch Shepherd, Belgian Shepherd, American Pit Bull, Indie, Bedlington Terrier, Yorkshire Terrier, Staffordshire Terrier, Scottish Terrier, West Highland Terrier, Norwich Terrier, Norfolk Terrier. 500 breeds off the top of my head I could name at 16-17 years of age.
As a kid, I was very different from kids around me. I used to be a very quiet child, connected with animals when I was young. I used to, throw food for the eagles and the sparrows and the crows.
I'd had an incident with a rabid dog madly after me, and that led to very severe issues with animals. I would be in panic until we brought my own little baby home.
Since I was an introverted kid, so I was always just sitting on a street and seeing what the dogs are doing. Two dogs playing with each other, I'd just put in speech bubbles and dialogues that what must one dog be saying to the other. And then eventually I wanted to learn what real behavior is and what they're actually trying to say to each other.
My connection with animals is much more stronger. I couldn't take that forward. Responsibilities came up. When I got a proper corporate job, it got lost.
So when we brought Puso, I wouldn't even take him out for a walk. How he did it, only the dog knows. I just fell in love. He taught me so much compassion. They say we become healers only when we have some kind of healing within us to be done. So we are doing this session as a follow-up about Max to work with the trauma that he underwent when he had to be taken into the OT for an endoscopy after swallowing a handkerchief. Take yourself into a room where you feel entirely safe, and with that, bring Max into the room and see if he's comfortable where you're at too. And how are you feeling at this point of time, Max?
There's just a lot of agitation there.
Okay. So what is it that you've grabbed in your mouth?
Your handkerchief.
And see yourself as you are swallowing that hanky. Tell me, where is it?
It's here.
All right.
No, it's moving in.
Yeah.
It was not too big, it's moved in. I'm very scared right now. I can see Mama's getting scared.
So they've put something over your mouth?
Yes.
Can you put your hand where that was? Okay.
And Mom's helping them. I can't breathe. Mom's crying, I can't breathe.
And this can be over. Just go through it one last time.
Mom's crying.
And it's done. Push the handkerchief out. Out, out. Is it out? Alright. So we are going to tap out of the body all cellular impressions and memories of that handkerchief. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Max, breathe it out. It's done. The work that I do is essentially in systems of natural healing. Animals, and specifically dogs, have the karma of taking on from their humans. Very often, an ill dog is a sign that something within his environment is disrupted. And then we use either regression or distance healing to work with the animal. Regression involves getting a surrogate, somebody who acts like a medium, on behalf of the animal's energy body. And then we help them resolve what could not be resolved at that point of time. And animals are so receptive.
So whatever he was feeling is what I was communicating. You can physically feel the pain. I choked, I was coughing it out. That actually is happening. Whatever he felt at that moment, the pain or the trauma in whichever part of his body and all, it's all very, very real.
Alright, so I was in Mumbai when Luko got nabbed 14th of February last year.
Vandan reached out to me. The first session, it was really difficult for me to connect to Pluto because he was not letting me get through him.
Day 2, I think, was when Ken was able to get in touch with Pluto. He was being kept in cages. Made me furious because I have never raised a hand in my dog.
In one of the meditations, I saw a village area. Very narrow lanes and small building which was, made of bricks, and it had a green gate. Such visions I got.
First lead came in when Hussein found that Pluto was kept in a village whose initial starts with letter S.
Then I got the name that it's Sehatpur village.
I would come back home in the night, would look forward on OLX if there were any missing dogs which were being sold. I found a guy, Mr. Jha, and he was selling a golden Labrador, also hailed from Sehatpur village.
It all, connected for one then that, okay, Hussein told me Sehatpur, now I'm receiving calls from Sehatpur, now I'm seeing something on OLX from Sehatpur, that to a golden Labrador.
And told me that, they were accidentally, got a dog, they thought he's abandoned and they're willing to bring him back. Next morning, they handed over to somebody else, got him over to me, and that's how we have him back.
So my name is Hussein Harneswala. I am an animal psychic and a communicator. We as communicators are able to connect with the soul and have a soul conversation. I cannot speak with the dog or with the cat in a particular language like English or Hindi. So I might see things, I might feel things. I can use myself as a medium and help them in many ways. The session we had with Lily, it was a chakra balancing session. Whenever Kamal used to travel, he had skin issues. He had this fear in him being triggered from his childhood, like when he was a puppy. I could feel his, that emotion. I felt like crying. Then you get into his soul records. The soul records are revised and these imprints are cleared. It then helps them to move forward. He should not get any more skin issues.
I want to be able to train proper level dogs that can compete with Navy SEALs and SWAT, and the dogs are actually serving the nation and they're not just an ornament. This dog can walk for 10 kilometers every day and be totally confident, not tired and comfortable about herself, and that will be a stable dog. For me, an animal who's not done something important through their life is a waste for their life. We want to get dogs to kids with disabilities. Stella's gone for so many therapy visits, even though she's a rescue and she's a Rottweiler. Hero is one of our newer additions. He's more of a cartoon. He walks other dogs on a leash as well. Then we have Pepper, the German Shepherd. She's been trained as a bomb sniffer. She's more of a senior dog who tries to control all of the dogs around her.
Fulki is adopted and an adopted indie, as you can see. I loved the fact that Adnan's philosophy was that I will not train the dog. I will train you to interact with the dog. The certain traits and certain temperament that I see in her, she would be absolutely fabulous as a therapy dog. Adnan took her, and I was so tense that more than hundreds of children with special needs. Adnan was like, she is fabulous. Not a bark, not a growl, not a moment of irritation.
Humans are the problems in dogs' life since the day dogs have arrived here. For the first few centuries, humans had created dogs to help them. Now humans are just treating dogs as ornaments. Till the time Boo is not treated like a dog, she will not fit anywhere. She will not ever be a good human being, and she will also become a bad dog because of us trying to make a human out of her. This concept is called anthropomorphizing of any animal. We start assuming that they are also jealous and spiteful and guilty, and we start attributing all the human things to dogs. And that creates most of the behavior problems and stuff in dogs as well.